turn their head away. At the mercy, at the mercy, at the mercy of a busy road. We can watch the universe explode. I won't say no. I guess you'd rather see me grow into a better man than the one you know. Sometimes my head is hanging low. It's time to get on with the show. At the mercy of a busy day. I can think of nothing more to say.
Hey folks, thanks for joining me on the Judge Timbers channel. Today we're going to be covering a song from one of my favorite Paul McCartney albums. The album is called Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. The song, of course, is At the Mercy, a beautiful, beautiful kind of sad ballad by Paul. I really, really like this one, as I do all the songs on the album. If you know the song, this is really a piano-driven song. There are a lot of what I call funky, weird piano chords. I think George Harrison has described some piano chords that way. So I'm just going to give you an acoustic guitar arrangement to play this. I don't think there's an acoustic guitar on the song. Again, it's mostly piano, cello, some electric guitars. Not much going on acoustic, if anything. But here's just the way, if you want to play this, if you're an acoustic player and you like the song like I do, and you want to play it, I'm just going to give you a way that I do it. As always, I'm trying to simplify things kind of to a beginner/intermediate level. So this may not be exact. I'm sure it's not, but I think it gets you pretty close on an acoustic guitar to what most of the music's doing on the track. So if you're interested, stick with me and I'll go through it now. It's going to take a little bit because there's a couple different parts to this, and again, there's some kind of funky piano chords that I'm going to adapt to a guitar that I don't know the technical names for a lot of these, so I'm just going to have to explain them to you. But there's nothing too scary. This is not that difficult to play at all. So we're going to start. The guitar is in standard tuning. There's no capo, so that's all good. We're going to start with a nice C7th chord, right? A C7. So you can kind of hear it, right? At the mercy, at the mercy. Then the next chord is going to be a D chord, but we're going to be playing a lot of descending patterns. This is where you get into the piano weird chords. So on a D chord, think of a regular D chord, just a regular, here's a regular D. On the G string, on the third string, you're going to start adding at the third fret. So whatever that is, sounds like an augmented chord, right? But I'm not sure what the technical name is. So we're going to start with that, a D with added the third fret at the G string. So that, and then you're going to go down on the third string to the 2, which is just a regular D chord. And then you're going to go down one more, descending pattern to on the 1. So you got that kind of chord. And then you kind of walk up 2, 4. So one more time. You're going to start the D, but add on the G string at the third fret. So it starts with that. To a D, 2, down a 1, then walk up 2, 4. Which is kind of like a B minor type of thing, but whatever it is. So that's the way you start. Then you go to an E minor. At the mercy. At the mercy. And then the E minor is regular. Then I'm just going to play just like a 2-finger E minor. I'm just going to drop the B note on the A string to a B flat. Just go from 2 to 1, right? So just at the mercy, at the mercy. And then you're back to the D with that weird third fret G. And now you're going to walk it all the way down. 2, down to 1. Now we're going to go open. So a G, open G, to a D chord. So that's basically the verse. So I'll do it one more time. Well, whatever you call it, the chorus, I'm not even sure. At the mercy. So it started C7th. We'll do it one more time. At the mercy, C7th. Now to a D with that walk down. On 2, on 1, walk it up to 4, to an E minor, at the mercy. Now go to the B flat, at the mercy. Back to that D shape. 3, 2, 1. Now open G to a D chord. There you go. So that's the at the mercy part, just the way you can play on an acoustic guitar. It sounds pretty cool, I think. Now we're going to go to the next part, you know. So that part, right? So we're going to start with the D chord again. To an F sharp minor. So if you do F sharp minor, playing that bar on the second fret, to a B minor, and then I'm going to call it an F diminished seventh, I believe, but whatever it is, technically, third fret the 4 and the 2, and the fourth fret the 3 and the 1, just a regular diminished shape. Going to play that again at the third fret, to a G, to a D over F sharp, going to add that bass, to an F sharp seventh, to a B minor, and then I just play the C sharp bass, B minor over C sharp, and take it back to a B minor, and then back to that F diminished chord at the third fret. At the mercy. So I'll do that part one more time. So we're going to start with a D. If you needed F sharp minor, B minor, that F diminished, G, D over F sharp 7th, B minor, add the C sharp bass back to B minor, the F diminished, B minor. At the mercy, back to the C7th, and that's all the same. So that's most of the song. I think the only other part that's not repetition, there's no key changes or anything like that. It's a short song. It's so beautiful. And then we just got the little middle part. So I'm going to read the chords because it's just kind of a D, G, A thing, and I'll get confused if I don't look at them. So on this one, I'm going to cheat. So what do we got? We got a D. This is just the guitar part. I think it's guitar. Maybe it's piano too, but just the instrumental. So it's a D, A, G, D, G, D, A. And then it repeats. D, A, G, D, G, D, A, and D. And then it resolves on D. And that's it. And then you're back to... At the mercy, at the mercy, at the mercy of a busy day. It just ends with that descending pattern. No changes. Folks, that's At the Mercy by Paul McCartney off his fantastic Chaos and Creation in the Backyard album. Again, one of my all-time favorites. It's right up there with Ram and Band on the Run, Tug of War. Probably my most favorite recent album, although I like them all. I like them all, as you know. So that's a great track. I think it's a short and sad song. Not that well known. So if you don't know it, please listen to Paul McCartney's version, which is a lot better than Judge Timber's version. But if you want to play this on acoustic guitar by yourself, you know, that's just my suggested way. You could have some fun with it. Thank you, folks, for watching. I always appreciate it. If you want to drop me a comment, that's great. If not, that's fine. If you want to like the lesson, fine. Like I said, I don't monetize anything. It really doesn't matter. Hopefully, you're just getting some enjoyment out of this as I am, you know, producing these videos. So, folks, thank you very much. I'll see you all soon with another lesson.